You guys, what is this? Like, seriously, what is this? It is time for a closet clear out. So if you are interested in seeing what I'm getting rid of from this jungle, then please keep on watching. Hey Stitchers, your girl Kris here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you are finding me, then it's about time. I'm hoping that you will consider sticking around. If you have been here before, then welcome back. Today, your girl is going to clear out this closet, or at least I'm going to make a start on it. So we're bracing for a tropical storm here on the island, and I figured that today is as good a day as any to finally get rid of some of this right here. Now, I have accumulated quite a lot of clothing over the last couple of years since I've been sewing, and I do make it a habit to clean up my closet at least twice per year. Now, I don't know, I came in here the other day looking for something, and I felt like all of my clothes were like squished together, and I was getting really frustrated, and I figured it's time for me to do a clear out. So I'm going to go through some of these clothes with you guys today, show you what I'm thinking about getting rid of, and telling you perhaps why I want to. I'm going to put it in a trash bag that I have right here, but I'm going to wait for you guys to comment down below and let me know whether you agree with what I'm getting rid of. So I've got my trash bag, and I think I need to make a start. Listen, side note, it is hot as hell. I cannot believe that we're getting a tropical storm today, because at the moment I'm roasting, and it doesn't help that where I am in my closet has no ventilation whatsoever, and I can't put my fan on because if I do, then you guys won't be able to hear me. So the sacrifices one makes for social media. All right, you guys, let's see what's in my closet. Now, at one point I had my closet organized. I had work trousers, and then I had going out trousers, and I had shorts together. I had my dresses together for different occasions. I had my tops and blouses together. Clearly, everything is just a mess. Everything is just haphazardly all over my closet, and so I'm just gonna pick a point and go with the flow. All right, you guys, this one is jumping out at me. So I made this top. This is a simplicity top. I can't remember what the number is, and I made it last year. I think it might have been September. It might have been September, and I actually bleach dyed this fabric, and I really think that the effect is super cute. Now, I like this top. It fits okay. It does show a little bit more of the bra area than I would have liked, just because I probably should have lowered the gap for this one a little bit, but I do like it, so I think I'm going to keep this one in my wardrobe. All right, this is another new addition to my wardrobe. I made this one earlier this year, and I think I have a full review on the channel. This is the Tessuti Fabrics. What is the name of this pattern? I can't remember the name of the pattern. I'll pop it on the screen, but it is one from Tessuti Fabrics, and I actually made two of these blouses. I made this one, and I made another one in Ankara. It's actually in my ironing basket at the moment because I did wear it to work, but I do like this, so this one is also going back. Now, this top is a ready-to-wear top. I think I got this one from my mom. It is a little bit old. It has like these small beads on it, and I do really like the effect of the beading. Now, these colors, there's some blue and some creams and then some oranges in between. They're not really my colors, but because I got this from my mom and she's no longer with me, then I feel obliged to keep this one sticking around just a little bit longer. So back she goes. This is a sweatshirt. This one is ready to wear. I used to wear it to work. As you can see, there are tons of holes in it. I don't even know what happened to my sweatshirt. Now, I do think these buttons are really cute. I'm not sure if you can see, if the camera will focus. So I think I'm going to actually harvest these buttons, and then I'm going to get rid of this one because there is no way in hell I can wear this, and I don't think I can refashion it into anything else. And even if I could, I mean, who has that kind of time? I don't. So this one is going in the trash. All right, this is a camisole I made from, I think this is the Ogden Cami, And I made this one years ago, you guys. And I made it using like a poly cotton or something like that. So it doesn't have much drape. It means that I don't gravitate to this one at all. I hardly ever wear it. And so this one is going in the trash. This one is another ready-to-wear top. I like it, but I don't wear it a lot. It might be because, let me see if I can remember. I feel like the neckline hits me a little bit too high and it feels like it's almost strangling me. And so we'll get rid of this one. This one is another ready-to-wear top. I like it. I like the color. It's in lace. This one goes back. Alright, so this one is a fairly recent addition to my wardrobe. It's just this cute cami right here. It has lots of drape. I like the colors. I wear it to work. This one also goes back. Then there's this one. I also like this top. I also like this color. I wear it from time to time. So this one goes back. You guys, another ready-to-wear top. Unlike a lot of people, I have a good mixture of ready-to-wear and Memades in my wardrobe. I haven't gotten to the stage yet where my entire wardrobe is Memade. So there are quite a few pieces in my wardrobe that are ready-to-wear, but there are quite a lot of Memade items as well. Anyways, I like this top. I like this detailing. I think this is cute. I probably need to recreate this on a Memade. I really just like how funky this color is, and so this one also goes back. All right. I'm gonna skip ahead like 2 or 3 blouses so that I can show you some Memades. This one, you guys, is a Memade blouse. This is a Vogue pattern. I can't remember the number out of my head. I'll pop it on the screen somewhere. But this one was a labor of love. I made this one last year and it has like a layer of tulle in this ruffled neckline. I love this Ankara fabric that I got from a free clothing store. And so I'm definitely keeping this one. As a matter of fact, I love this one so much. I'm going to see if I can find a picture and pop it here on the screen so that you guys can see exactly why this one has to stay in my wardrobe. All right, this is another Memade. This is Simplicity 8014. You guys, I love that shirt dress pattern. I made this one a couple years ago and I hacked it by doing a double collar. So it has a purple collar underneath and then the printed collar on top, so you just get a glimpse of the purple, almost like a shadow effect or like an outline effect. And I got makeup on the collar of this one and I've washed it and washed it and washed it and I still can't get it out because I've got this like white base and then it's got the purple. I'm afraid to put like bleach or anything like that on this fabric, and so I don't wear it because it always looks dirty even though it's clean. So this one, unfortunately, is going in the trash. All right, moving on. This one is another Memade. This is the Cali shirt dress by Closet Patterns, and I made this one as part of a Minerva kit. Now, if you don't know, I am a Minerva ambassador. I've shared unboxings and stuff here on the channel, and I think I've got a link to the Minerva site, which I'll leave in the description box. So in case you want to pick up anything from Minerva, then please check out that link. Anyways, this is the Cali shirt dress. It's in this amazing animal print. Now, do we even need to speak about this dress? Since it's in animal print, you guys, I love me some animal print, even more so when it's in my colors. So if you don't know, I'm also a Your Color Guru ambassador. I've got my colors done and I am a Twilight Winter, which means that these deep, rich jewel tones are perfect for your girl. So this one absolutely remains in my wardrobe. Now this one, you guys, is the Mimi G camisole. It's from her Make It Simple by Mimi G. I think that's the name of the book. It's from that book. And I made it using some gorgeous remnant fabric from a different Minerva make. I love this camisole. I love this fabric. It has lots of drape. It fits well. So this one stays in the wardrobe. Now you guys, this is one of my very recent makes. I made the Mood Clementine dress as part of Sew Your View for the month of July. My girl Diana was hosting it over on Instagram, and so I was obliged to go ahead and sew up this pattern. I've done a full review of this dress. It has gone live by now, and so I'm going to drop the thumbnail in right here so you can hear all the tea on the Mood Clementine dress. Now it doesn't look like much on the hanger because of how I have to hang it up, so I'll go ahead also and pop a picture on the screen so that you can see how this dress looks on the body. And since I just made it, and I do like it. I'm not in love with it, but I do like it. And so this one is going to remain in the wardrobe. Next up, we have this top. This is actually a Simplicity pattern. I can't remember the number out of my head. I'll pop it here on the screen somewhere. And I made this one years ago. I have gotten lots of wear out of it. I like the neckline detail and the like off-shoulder detail with the tie sleeves. As a matter of fact, you guys, I think I need to make this dress again. Not this dress. I think I need to make it as a dress. I've made it as a dress before, but I gifted it to my auntie, and I've made it as a top, which is this version right here. I'm keeping this one, and I probably need to make another one. So back in the wardrobe, this one goes. All right, this is a ready-to-wear camisole. It's funky. I've actually got it inside out, you guys. Please forgive me, but you can see what the print looks like. I like it. I wear it from time to time to work with like my blazer over it, obviously, and my skirt. I do like it. So for now, back in the closet. Oh my goodness, you guys, can you see how I am sweating? It is roasting in here. I think I need to take a quick break, have some water, sit under my fan for like a couple of minutes, and then we'll be back. All right, I'm back. It's not any cooler, so let's get back to it. This one is another Memade. This is the XoXo's Cynthia, and I decided I wanted to use this chiffon fabric for the sleeves and this gorgeous fabric. I can't remember what the substrate is, but I did get it from Style Maker Fabrics and I loved it, and I thought that this would make for a really cool effect. So I do have a full review of this shirt right here on the channel, so if you're interested in finding out what my views are on the XoXo's Cynthia shirt, try saying that quickly like 3 times, then go ahead and check out this video right here. This shirt right here, I actually wore it both as a swimsuit cover-up, and I've also worn it to work. Talk about versatility. So obviously this one goes back in the wardrobe. All right, I'm just going to skip through some of the ready-to-wear items. I don't want to bore you with all my ready-to-wear items. I think you guys are probably more interested in my Memade items, and so I'm just going to skip ahead just a few until we come up with another Memade item. All right, so the next one is this dress right here. This is the True Bias Laura dress. Is it the Laura? I think it's the Laura. I think that's what it's called. I made it using this fabulous Ankara from a Freak clothing store. It is a little bit big. Now, True Bias drafts for a C cup, which is what I am. And when I was making this dress, I think I had made it after I had my son. And so my boobs were fuller. They were nicer, like more plump. And I felt like they fit much nicer into the dress at that time. I tried it on the other day and it felt like a little bit big at my side seams. So my cup size is still a C cup. But I don't know, you guys. It just didn't fit very nicely, and so I took it right back off. And for that reason, even though I really love this fabric, this one is going in the trash. I'll pop a picture on screen so that you guys can see how amazing this dress looked when I first made it and wore it. But unfortunately, it doesn't fit the same now. I'm not really one for alterations. I know it's not really that difficult. I could probably go back in. It is fully lined, so I'm going to have to unpick all of the lining and then go back in and then take it in on the lining and on the main dress. And I don't know if I want to do all of that work, you guys. Additionally, I made these loops for my buttons a little bit too small. Or the loops are not too small, but maybe my buttons are too big, either or. I did use self-covered buttons. You guys, I put a lot of work into this dress. I did self-covered buttons for this dress because I couldn't decide on what other buttons would look amazing with it. And so I took my time and did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 self-covered buttons. But because they're self-covered buttons, they don't fit very easily into the loops that I did. So I would either have to remove these self-covered buttons and put smaller buttons, or, well, I'm not removing these loops. Like, nobody has time for that. So for all of those reasons, you guys, I think this one is probably going to go in the trash. But I'll definitely be interested to hear your thoughts on this particular dress before I sign, seal, and deliver it to somebody else. So let me know what you think of this True Bias Laura dress. So at the moment, I'll put this one in the maybe pile. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. Maybe. All right, moving on. This is the Helen's Closet Ashton top. I made it again using a remnant fabric from Minerva. I've got a dress in this fabric. And I also lined it using remnant fabric that I have left over from a dress also in this fabric. Now this one is quite flowy. I've worn it lots of times. You can see maybe that it's not as vibrant anymore because it has been washed a ton. So if I wear it lots, it means I probably like it. So this one, back in the closet. Moving on, this one, you guys, is the Aria top by not Love Notions, Chalk and Notch Patterns. I did have the pleasure of testing out this baby back in, was it last year or the year before? Within the last 2 years or so, I tested the Aria top, and this was my first iteration. I used this I think this was a cotton lawn if I'm not mistaken. It's very lightweight. I like it. I did the option with this one with the elastic in the waistband and elastic in the sleeves. I like it. I'm not crazy about it, but I do like it and I do wear it to work. So, I'll go back and see if I can find a picture of me in this one. For now, I'm going to put this one back in the closet. Maybe I might change my mind, but for now, I think she deserves a second chance. So back in the closet. All right, this one, you guys, is actually an upcycle. I stole one of my husband's shirts and I made it into this t-shirt situation with the, what do you call these again? Shoulder pads at the shoulder seam. And I did some embroidery on my machine right in the center of the shirt. Now, this embroidery took me tons of time and tons of thread. As you can well imagine, embroidery does take a lot of thread, and it's 12 o'clock, you guys. That means it's lunchtime. So I probably should be eating lunch. Instead, I'm stuck here in my closet showing you guys clothes in my wardrobe. How exciting is that? Like, I can eat my fabric for lunch. How about that? Anywho, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, this shirt is just an upcycle that I did. I wore this with my Tessuti Fabrics multi-elastic waist skirt. I did share the multi-waist elastic skirt here on the channel. I'll put the thumbnail right here so you can go ahead and watch that review if you're interested. But when you're finished watching this video first, I like this. I think it was cool. I still wear it. I probably just wear it now, bumming around the house more than I do out. But in any event, I like her, so she's going back in the closet. Alright, so this is the Melody Dolman top by Love Notions Patterns. If you do not know already, I am a Love Notions ambassador. You can find my code always down in the description box. It changes every quarter. This quarter, it's actually woven. I'll put it here on the screen so that you can see. This affiliate code will earn you 10% off any of your Love Notions purchases. So if ever you are interested in buying any Love Notions pattern whatsoever, then I would really love if you considered using my affiliate code. It costs you guys nothing extra. In fact, you benefit by getting that 10% off, and it does give me a very small commission that goes back into the running of this channel. Now, this is the top that actually got me my ambassador spot. This was my very first Love Notions make. I love the color. If you don't already know, purple is my absolutely favorite color of all time. Even though I don't have a lot of it in my wardrobe, I love purple. I love stripes. I love this purple and white stripe. I wear this tons and tons and tons. I've had it for years. This one, back in the closet. OMG, you guys, this dress. Can we have a moment, please, for this dress? Now, I made this dress last year for my very first pattern hackathon over on Instagram. I was teamed up with Auntie Monica of That's So Monica, and we were hacking a McCall's pattern. I want to say it's 7543. Like, that is what is coming to my mind. It might not be right. I'll double check, and then I'll put it here on the screen. Anywho, we were hacking that pattern and I decided to hack it into this gorgeous baby right here. Now, I increased the volume of that pattern tons and tons and tons, and I also created a tiered effect and a paper bag ruffle. I am in love with this dress. I love the color of it. I wear it all the time. It's made in double gauze, so it's soft and it's floaty and it's breezy, and I just love everything about this dress. I'll pop a picture of me wearing this dress on screen because you guys, you cannot get the full effect here on this hanger. This is the type of outfit that you guys need to see on the body. Needless to say, I love this dress. It goes back in the closet. Another Memade item, you guys. This is McCall's pattern. Is it a McCall's pattern? I think it is a McCall's pattern. I'm not remembering the number off the top of my head as usual. I'm terrible at remembering all of these pattern numbers, but I made this dress years ago. I still love it. It is a little bit more snug now around the tummy area. So when I wear this one, I usually have to put my Spanx on. So if you are local and you have seen me in this dress, then mind your business. This dress, I love her. I wear her all the time to work. Oh, wait. Holy crap. I never noticed this. When did this happen? Oh my God. You guys, there is a hole in the arm side of my dress. How did I not see this? It has been laundered, it has been ironed, and it is in my closet. And I did not notice that my dress is... Oh my God. All right. Clearly, I'm going to get rid of this dress because, I wonder if I can fix it. Like even the, what do you call it? Finishing of my serger edge, even that is like unraveling. Like what? And it is like one of those linen fabrics. I'm not even sure. Like it's eaten into like my seam allowance. And so even if I were to like run a stitch through it, it would mean that I would decrease the width of it, like right across here. And I can't afford to decrease the width of it because I already told you guys that this one is a little bit snug on me. Oh my goodness. That looks to me like this one. Oh my God, it's hurting my heart, you guys. I have to get rid of this dress. I wonder if I can refashion this one. Let me know in the comment section what you would do with this dress. I don't think I can fix it. And even if I can fix it, it will end up being too small. And so, I don't know. Drop it in the comment section and let me know what you guys think I should do with this dress. Needless to say, I need to remake this pattern because I loved the fit of this dress. Jesus. All right. Let's move on. This one is another Memade. This is a butterick pattern. I can't remember the number, obviously. I love this dress, you guys. It was one of my earlier makes. I love this fabric. It has this drawstring situation that I can cinch in my waist. It has a ruffle edge at the bottom of the skirt hem. Although all of this orange isn't in my like best colors, I really like this dress, and it has surpassed many a closet clear out. And so she makes a cut. Back in the closet she goes. This one is a Simplicity 9550. Oh, this is the back. This is the front. I made this one using a leftover fabric again. This one is a Minerva fabric again. I love it. It's an animal print again. And so this one goes back in the closet. Now you guys, this has been washed and ironed. And can you see, I'm not sure if you can see how creased it has become just because I've got so many things in my wardrobe. And this is what happens. So I've ironed it and then I'm going to have to go and iron it again before I wear it. And that is the reason why I absolutely needed to do this closet clear out. Although to be fair, I'm not sure how much I've actually gotten rid of so far. But this one, you guys, absolutely has to go back in the wardrobe. All right, this is a ready to wear dress. We'll skip past it. I like it. I wear her to church. She stays. Now this is another ready to wear top. I don't wear this one as much anymore. I feel like when I put my bra on, it gapes at the arm side, and that obviously is because it's probably made for a B cup and I'm a C cup, and I didn't know that when I was buying clothes, and so this one doesn't fit as nicely. I do like the design of this top. Like I like the arm side and this neck situation, and in fact I think I have a McCall's pattern with the same sort of like silhouette, although I think that neckline has like a casing and like a tie instead of like binding. So I maybe could possibly recreate this one. I like the fabric. It's really floaty and nice, and I really do like this top. It just doesn't fit me as well anymore, and so I think I'm going to part with this one. More ready to wear. I'm keeping that. This is another ready to wear top. It is in purple, and as I told you guys already, I love purple. It has this beading detail on it. I actually got this from JCPenney years ago. It's Worthington. It has that. It used to fit okay. It's the same sort of shape as the other one that I just showed you. And I don't know, it doesn't fit me as nicely, so I think I'm gonna part with this one. All right, my phone is ringing, so pause. Sorry you guys, I'm back. So this one is ready to wear. I do like this. It's kind of like this see-through material, and I feel like this material is interesting. It has like this curved waistline and these exposed ruffles. They're not ruffles, they're like pleated. And I do like this one. I like the detail of the neckline as well. And so this one is going back in the closet. All right, this one is ready to wear, but you can see the same issue like with my makeup. I got makeup on it and I've washed it so many times and I just can't get it out. And so for that reason, even though I really like this top, I like the colors in it. At one time, you guys, I didn't like the color green. But after I got my colors done, I was more open to green, and now I'm kind of having a moment with green. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed with green. I think I bought at least a couple of fabrics recently that have green. So I think I'm going to get rid of that one because I can't get out these makeup stains. But I do like this blouse, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Moving on, this is my McCall's 7892. I think that's the pattern number. And I made this one recently. It is a wrap dress. It is a true wrap dress. I really, really love this. I've had this fabric in my stash for years and I was too afraid to cut into it because it's one of those art gallery fabrics. But I really love what I made with this dress. I do have a full review of this dress here on the channel. I'll pop the thumbnail in here so you can go ahead and find it. I also have a tutorial on how to do a full bust adjustment on a dartless bodice featuring this pattern. So if you need help in your full bust adjustments, then go ahead and check out this video right here. But I love this one, so back in the closet. More ready to wear. Moving on to this baby right here. It's on a hanger. It doesn't look like much on the hanger. This is a jumpsuit. This is my Simplicity 9330 jumpsuit. I made this one for my birthday this year. I also have a full review of this pattern here. I think it was the battle of my birthday dresses. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put the thumbnail in right here so you can go ahead and check out this make right here. I love it. It's in this Minerva silk crepe or something fabric. It's animal print, so obviously I love her. It's my very first jumpsuit ever, and so this one back in the closet. These are my saguaro trousers. They shouldn't be on this hanger, but they are. And these are made up in this Minerva fabric. I did a full unboxing of a Minerva kit featuring the True Bias Shelby dress. And I had enough fabric left over and was able to make these saguaro trousers. There is also a full pattern review of these trousers here on the channel. I think it was, I made two trousers, this one and the Foxy Boxies. I'll put the thumbnail in here. You can check that one out as well after you finish watching this video, of course. And I love these trousers. They don't fit perfectly, and I didn't expect them to. I've struggled with fitting trousers like forever. The 6 years I've been sewing, I've always gotten frustrated in fitting trousers. I was able to make some headway when I was making the Simplicity jumpsuit, and then I tried my hand at these trousers, and I love them for now. I do think they're a little bit shorter than I would have liked, but these ones, back in the closet. This one is another ready-to-wear dress. I wear this one to church, and so she stays. This one is that Know Me pattern by Butte Jador. Everybody was making this pattern. I think it's ME 2016. I made this one end of last year or early this year. I love this fabric. Again, a Minerva fabric. And I love this dress. And it has pockets. So, back in the closet. This one right here is, oh my goodness, you guys, another Minerva fabric. I made this one, was it last year? It might have been last year or the year before. This is a McCall's pattern. What is the number? 7548? That would be my guess. But I made this dress and it is another animal print fabric. This one though is, I think it was a linen viscose. And I wear this dress a lot to work. I do prefer to have it belted most times. Although I'm not averse to wearing it without a belt. It's super, super comfortable. It's one of those buffet dresses. I think that's what they started calling them on the Great British Sewing Bee. And like I said, I wear this dress. I like this dress. It's in my colors and it's animal print. So back in the closet. Now this is a True Bias Shelby dress that I just spoke to you about. You can see that the fabric is the same as my saguaro trousers. I love the fit of this dress, and I do think I also have a full review of this dress here on the channel that you can check out. Thumbnail will go here, and go ahead and watch it, you guys. I love this dress. She goes back in the closet. Another ready-to-wear top. This one is a Love Notions dress. I actually hacked. Was this one the Love Notions Harmony? Or is this one the Love Notions Ballad? It might be the Ballad. Anyways, this is a Memade dress. I hacked a top into a dress. It's really, really short, but it's cute. And I do wear it from time to time. And so I'm going to put this one back in the closet. Another Love Notions make. This one is a Love Notions Lennox. I pattern tested this one last year. I rocked this one with my chalk and notch even skirt, I think, for photographs. If I can find a photo, then I'll pop it in right here. I love this hot pink color. I didn't have a lot of experience sewing knit fabrics. This is one of the most successful knit fabrics I have sewn. Well, at least up to the time of making this top it was. And so this one goes back in my wardrobe. Oh my goodness, so we don't even need to talk about this one. This is obviously back in the wardrobe. This is a Mimi G Jessica dress. Do I have a review of this one on the channel? I can't remember. If I didn't, then I probably intended to and didn't get around to it. But this is the Mimi G Jessica dress. This is like this funky animal print fabric that I got from a freak clothing store. It is an Ankara print. It has like different animal prints in hexagon shapes. I love this dress. I love this dress. Do we need to discuss it any further? Back in the closet. All right, this is a Butterick pattern. It's a top pattern. I can't remember what the number is. I made this one years ago after seeing, I think it was Emily Hallman. She made some tops using that pattern and I loved it. And I thought, I could use that pattern. So I bought it and I made this top and I wear it to work all the time. I really like what I did with my stripe placement on this one. It looks super professional, at least it does to me. I wear this one a lot, and so back in the closet. Another Memade make. This one, you guys, is another hack of that 7543, the same one as the green double gauze fabric. And I made this one as well during Pattern Hackathon last year. It has the same paper bag waist, but this one has 2 channels of elastic at the neckline, and I made it into a peplum top. I love this Ankara fabric. Again, I got this one from a freak clothing store. And you guys, I made a matching bucket hat for this top. Like, how cute is this? So clearly, you guys, this one goes back in the closet. Tell me you agree. Like, why wouldn't you? Back in the closet. All right, this is a ready-to-wear top. I'm taking it out of the closet because, again, it's got makeup all over it. I got this one from JCPenney as well. Clearly, I like shopping at JCPenney, or at least I did back in the day for my work wardrobe. And, yep, this is not going to cut it with this makeup, so we're getting rid of this one. This one right here is a Violet Fields thread. What is the name of this pattern? I'll see if I can find it, and then if I can, I'll drop it here on screen. I made this one using another Minerva fabric. I love this fabric. It's cute. It holds like the ruffle situation quite nicely. I wear it all the time. It fastens with buttons at the back. I like to wear it like with a pencil skirt, and I wear it to work when I can and get away with wearing color to work. And I love her. So back in the closet. All right, we have gotten to, this is the Petite Dressmaker. What is this one called? I don't remember. I'll pop it on the screen. But I made this one earlier this year, and there's a full review, I think, here on the channel. I'll pop the thumbnail as well so that you can see it. I used some print blocking for this dress. So this black and white like print here and a different black and white print in the ruffle at the waistline. I do like this, oh, and at the hemline as well. I do like this dress. I like the mix of prints. I like that it's black and white. It means I can wear it to work. So this one, say it with me, back in the closet. This is another ready-to-wear blouse. I got this one years ago when I was in the UK, I think. I like the stripe of it. I don't wear it that often because I can't wear it to work. And it's not been one of the ones that I drop for very frequently, like when I'm wearing it with jeans or whatever. So I think I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. I don't know if I want to keep it. And it's not really a big deal because it is ready to wear. So I didn't even make it. So probably I can part with it. For now, I'm going to remove it from the closet. This one is another ready to wear. I like it. It's not really in my colors. No, not really. It isn't in my colors. And I don't reach for it very often. So I'm going to part with this one right here. This one, you guys, is McCall's. Sing the tune with me. I can't remember the pattern number. Anyway, I made this one as part of a collaboration with Tino of So Star Tino over on Instagram. We both decided to make the same shirt dress pattern. This is the one I used. I like this fabric a lot. Now, the fit of this dress isn't perfect. There is lots of room for improvement because of the shape of the dress. My skirt sort of caves in because I made this dress before I started making my 1/4 inch hollow hip adjustment. I do still wear this dress a lot with a belt around the waist. It's fine for me to wear to work. I can even wear it without a belt, to be honest, but I do prefer the shaping with a belt. I love this fabric, and so for now, she goes back in the closet. Skipping ahead to this dress. This is a Simplicity? This is a Simplicity dress. I think it is. I made this one last year in this gorgeous Minerva fabric. You have seen this fabric already when I showed you my Mimi G camisole. Now, I really love this dress. It does have like a lot of cleavage going on, but she's cute and I love her. So back in the closet. I'll pop a picture of this one on the screen so that you guys can see how amazing this dress is. Confirmation needed that this one must remain in the closet. This one is a Vogue top that I made a couple years ago. I hacked it. Did I hack it? Or was this? I can't remember. It is a Vogue top. I really like this top. But I don't wear it very often, obviously, because it leaves so much on display around the midsection. It is like one of those like bralette tops. And this is, I don't know, like it's well made, you guys. Look at all of this gorgeous understitching. My straps are thin and even. Oh, I do like this one, but realistically, I don't wear her very much. And so this one goes in the trash. Goodness gracious, I am roasting. Anyways, this one is another crop top, but I made this one as part of a set for my birthday years ago. I actually did a full photo shoot in this dress, not this dress, in this set. This top, and there's a skirt somewhere. Oh, here it is. This is the matching skirt for this top. And as I said, I made it for my birthday years ago. Even though this one is a crop top, because this skirt is pretty high-waisted, or at least I can wear it pretty high up on my waist, then I think I'm going to keep this one just because, as I said, sentimental value, back in the closet. This is a Mimi G pattern. It's one of those Simplicity ones. And I made it using this fantastic, like, what do you call this print again? It's not a paisley. Is it a paisley? No, it's not a paisley. It's like one of those bandana prints. And I really, really love this print. And I do like this top. It has like this tie situation here. I use snaps on my center front. I love the fabric. It is very well made. It has tie straps. But realistically, I don't wear it very often. So for that reason, I'm going to put this one, I think, in the trash. What do you guys think? In the trash. And only because I don't wear it very much for my current like lifestyle. So yeah, I think in the trash. Another ready to wear. Same makeup stains, she has to go. This one is a ready-to-wear dress. I wear this one a lot to work. It has this stain here on the white. I really like the silhouette of this dress though, you guys. And I'm going to hold on to this one just a little bit longer because I think I might want to recreate this. Ooh, as a matter of fact, doesn't this remind you of that Vogue dress that I made for my birthday? Now looking at it, like this section right here, maybe if I just added like a cap sleeve to that pattern, I could recreate this dress. Maybe. I'll look into it. But for now, I'm going to put this one back in my closet. And then we'll see. Like, we'll reassess. But for now, I think I'm going to keep this one. This top right here is part of my Hot Girl Summer Make. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Rochelle of Rochelle Handmade Designs hosted the Hot Girl Summer Challenge. We were meant to use new look patterns to create a summer set. I'll put the link to my video right here. I didn't love my set. The two pieces didn't look hot girl to me, at least not combined, but I do like the top a lot, and so I am going to wear this top probably just without the skirt. I'll wear this like with jeans or some shorts or something. I did put elastic in the waistband to cinch it in. It is an off the shoulder top. It's made in Liberty fabric, a combination of two Liberty fabrics, and my sister cousin actually purchased both of these fabrics for me for my birthday last year, and so I cannot part with this top, so she goes back in the closet. All right, so these are both ready to wear. I don't wear them very often, and so these go in the trash. More ready to wear. I wear that one to work. This one is the Friday Pattern Company patina blouse. That's it, the patina blouse. I like this one. I decided to use this remnant fabric that I had left over from the most amazing print block dress I have ever made in all time. I'll put a picture of it here. It's called my Queen of Hearts dress, you guys. I feel super fantastic when I wear this dress. It is in this closet somewhere. That one is without a doubt a keeper. I had a little bit left over and I used it to make the collar of this patina blouse. And I actually made the blouse in a solid fabric. Wow, who even is this? I don't sew lots of solid fabrics, but I really like this top and I love this pop of print. I wear it to work, so back in the closet. Now this one right here is McCall's 8339, is that the number? I made this pattern twice. I love this one. This is a color blocked version in purple and pink. It does need mending, you guys. I can see that some of my stitches right here have popped, and so I need to mend this one, but I am going to mend this one because I love this dress and this is going to be a very easy fix, and she absolutely must go back in my closet, but I'm going to remove her temporarily just so I can remember that I need to mend this one. Ready to wear. I wear this one to work. This one, I have to get rid of her. This is a sagebrush top. Can you see the makeup stains? I don't know, you guys, how I end up getting so much makeup on so many of my like tops. Like when I'm pulling them over my head, I try sometimes to cover my face with like a bonnet or something so that it doesn't rub off while I'm pulling it over my head. But I feel like probably during the day, maybe I start sweating and the makeup starts like running or something. I don't know. But I keep getting makeup on all my clothes. If anybody has any tips on how to either avoid getting makeup on your clothes, and don't tell me not to wear makeup, like that would be the obvious answer. But I do like to wear makeup sometimes, especially when I'm going to work. I want to be fancy and cute. But then I'm ruining all my clothes. Or if you guys have any tips on getting makeup out of clothes, because as I said, a lot of these items I can't put bleach on them. And I did have some, is it Vanish? I had Vanish, I had OxyClean, and nothing works for me. So if you guys have any tips, please drop them in the comment section down below. But unfortunately, I have to part with my Friday Pattern Company sagebrush because this is just a disaster. So in the trash that one goes. I think this one is going to follow suit. Again, the same makeup situation. This one is I think this is the Cielo. Closet Core Cielo. I think that's what it's called. I really like this fabric, you guys. It's animal print. And like, how cool is this? And it's in my colors, white and navy and this hot pink. I really, really, really like this one. I mean, is this makeup stain that bad? Like, can you guys see it on camera? This one is quite small. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Should I keep this one just a little bit longer, or is it time to part with it? I'll put it for now in the maybe pile until you guys get back to me about... Whew, sorry you guys, oh my gosh. Allergies? Maybe all of this fabric? Anyways, I'll put this one in the maybe pile. Oh gosh, is it time for a break yet? All right, let's do a couple more and then I'm gonna take a break because, oh, again, roasting. All right, ready to wear. I'm gonna keep this one. Ready to wear, I wear this one to work. Ready to wear. This one is actually from my mom's wardrobe. You guys already know this one. I just have to keep it. I'm not ready to part with it. So back in the wardrobe. This one is a grain line archer. I made it using this paisley print. I think I bought this fabric on a trip to the Dominican Republic way back when. And I used the fabric to make this grain line archer. This is a great like button-down shirt for work. And so this one goes back in the closet. This one is another animal print, but not in my colors. I think, was this the normal blouse or was this that McCall's pattern? I can't quite remember. I don't wear this one a lot though, mainly because it's not in my colors and also because the armband right here is a little bit too tight. So it is uncomfortable to get it up over my arms. And so I probably need to work on my biceps. But for now, I'm going to put this one in the trash. Another animal print fabric. Maybe that's just going to give me a new excuse to buy more animal print fabrics. Alright, you guys. This one is a ready-to-wear top, but my godmother gifted me this one, so back in the closet. More ready-to-wear. More ready-to-wear. This one's from Mama, so she stays. This one is the... What is this dress? I'm going to go and scroll through my Instagram and find a picture of this dress to remind myself what the pattern is. I want to believe it's a Vogue pattern, but I could be wrong. Anyway, this is another animal print. I got this fabric from Zelu Fabrics. They had actually gifted me this fabric. I think it was like some sort of jacquard print or something like that. And I lined it using this fabric. I made a top out of this fabric. It was a chalk and notch pattern. Is it the wren? It might have been the wren. And I wear this one to work. It is a little bit snug now, but I can still get into her. And I can wear her through the day without feeling like I'm bursting. So this one, back in the closet. This one is the Amalfi. Who is the pattern designer for the Amalfi dress? Vintage Little Lady? Is it Vintage Little Lady? It might be. I made this Amalfi dress. It was one of the very few things I made throughout my entire pregnancy with my son. My pregnancy was a mess, you guys. It was a mess. Like from start to end, it was a mess. And so I didn't get a lot of sewing done. But I did make this dress and I'm keeping her. She's cute. She still fits. It has elastic at the waistline, which means it's very versatile. It has these tie straps and I love this fabric. This is another art gallery print. Where did I get it? It might have been Minerva. It probably was Minerva. Anyway, this one, back in the closet. Moving on to this dress. Now this dress, you guys, has to stay. This is actually the national fabric of my island. It's called the Madras. And this is a hack of a Vogue pattern. It's that Vogue jumpsuit pattern. What is the number? I'll find it and pop the line drawings or envelope on the screen right here. Now I hate this fabric. Like I don't like our Madras at all. But it is a national fabric and there are occasions when I feel encouraged to wear the national fabric, especially during St. Patrick's time. We have like a whole 10 days of like revelry here on the island. Lots of people come to visit during that time. So if ever you want to come to Montserrat, you probably should come during the month of March when the St. Patrick's celebration. This might be my cue that I need to stop. Maybe. Goodness gracious me. All of these fibers from pulling out all of these clothes. Okay, my allergies are not liking it. Anyways, this is a really, really cute hack. It's that, what do you call those dresses? An infinity dress. So the straps are really, really long. You could tie them in lots of ways. I'll see if I can find some pictures and I can pop them in so you guys can see a couple of the ways that I have styled this dress. But as I said, it is a national fabric, so back in the closet. This one was my birthday dress last year, you guys. I love this dress. I am keeping this dress even without showing you. I have to have it. This is a hack of Simplicity 9550, that Mimi G pattern, and I made it using this embroidered what do you call this, tulle. And I love this dress. I love this dress. She's gorgeous, and as I said, I made her for my birthday last year. I'll pop a picture in so you can see how fantastic this dress looks on. I'm keeping her, you guys. I have to keep her. All right, I think this is a good place for me to pause. I need to cool down. I'm really, really hot. And I am a little bit hungry. Remember that bell that went off like eons ago? Yeah. So she's reverberating in my mind. And that is a signal that I need to eat. So I'm going to pause this video right here. Go and have something to eat, cool down, and maybe we'll pick back up a little bit later. If not, maybe another day. Okay. I'm gonna eat and then come back. Promise myself. I'm coming back. All right, I'm coming back. I'm back. I really don't want to do this anymore, you guys. I don't want to do it. I am so over this project. Oh my gosh. Why did I start this today? Oh, anyways. Let's see if we can do a little bit more. This is a ready-to-wear top. It has holes. It goes in the trash. This is... what top is this? I made this top, you guys. I made this as part of a set. It has the top and then there are a pair of crew shorts somewhere in here. Oh, here they are. So this is the set. So there are crew shorts by Chalk and Notch, and then this top. I made these shorts, by the way, before I even knew how to fit shorts, and so they don't fit very well, but I can probably maybe wear them around the house. But realistically, am I going to? I don't know. It comes as part of a set with this top. It's cute, but will I wear it? Maybe I should add these to the maybe pile. So I'm taking them out of the closet for now, and you guys will let me know. What do you think about that set? This, ready to wear. This is another one of those violet field tops. The one with the pink with the writing on it. This is the same pattern. This one I made in this red Ankara. I still wear this one. The other one fits better than this one because after making this one, I made a couple more tweaks to the pattern, but I still wear this one to work. I like to wear it over a pencil skirt just like the other one, and so this one goes back in the closet. This one is... what is this top? This is... oh my goodness, you guys. I cannot remember the name of the top. Like, I feel like it is... is it a Chalk and Notch pattern? It might have been. I made a black and white polka dot dress out of this pattern. If I have a picture, I'll pop it on screen. I no longer have that dress. I gifted it to my best friend. But I made this top as well. I really like this fabric. I had gotten this fabric from So Over It London, but it turned out that this is the wrong size. It doesn't accommodate my boobs very well. It looks too voluminous. And I don't know, I don't reach for this one very much. I probably wore it maybe once or twice. And so I feel like this one needs to go in the trash. Yeah, in the trash. Next up, we have this one. This is a Friday Pattern Company Adrian top. I love this top. It's cute. I love the sleeves. I wear it to work. It still fits. Does it still fit? Yeah, I think it still fits. So this one goes back in the closet. Ready to wear. All right, this is a new look top. This is a ready to wear top, but this one I think rides towards the back. Now when I make my Memades, I usually have to take a 1/4 inch out of my front bodice piece between the shoulders and the bust, right about here through the arm side, and that has the effect of shortening the distance between shoulder and bust, and it moves or rotates my shoulder forward. I do have forward rotated shoulders, so I do make this adjustment all the time. Clearly when you buy ready to wear, they don't accommodate those kinds of adjustments, and so this one is not very comfortable after I wear it for a couple hours, and so this one goes in the trash. I probably do need to make a blue and white striped shirt though for work. Like, that is an important shirt to have for work, especially on court days. Does that beat comfort? I think not, so we'll leave that one in the trash. This one is a hack again of, is it that same 7543 pattern? It might be, you know, but I made this one probably 2 or 3 years ago. I made this as part of a set. There's a skirt that goes with this one. Can I find the skirt? Here we go. So this is the skirt and this is the top. This is McCall's 8004, I think it was. I really like this skirt. I like the fabric. I like that I put belt loops on it. I haven't worn it in a while, to be honest, just because I wonder if I could wear this to work. Maybe I could wear it to work, but obviously not with this top. But it does go with this top. What do you guys think of this set? I'll see if I can find a picture of it. If I can find a picture of me in it, then I'll pop it on screen. I want to believe that this was a little bit snug at one point. Maybe. But I like it. I like this set, even though this is a crop top, again, because I can fit this skirt around my natural waist, which happens to be pretty high up, that I don't have too much exposed. So maybe I could keep it. Can I keep it? Please, 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 can I keep it? What do you guys think of this set? I think I'm going to put these in the maybe pile. Yeah, I'll put them in the maybe pile, and I'll wait for your thoughts about that set. All right, where are we? That's ready to wear. This is ready to wear. This is ready to wear. This is ready to wear. All right, you guys, so a lot of the ready to wear seem to be pushed towards the back of my closet. I'm not going to waste time showing you all of them, but I think I'm going to keep those ones. Now this one, I like this top, but yellow is not my color, you guys. And I actually did a thing on Instagram where I was trying to find my perfect yellow. This was like way back when. I think shortly after I had gotten my colors done, perhaps. This is not my yellow. And so, even though I like it with the black, I'm not going to keep it. This one goes in the trash. All right. This one is a... What pattern is this, Kristen? Lordy Lord, I'm going to have to go scroll my Instagram, find this top, so I can put on the screen what this pattern is. I cannot remember at all what pattern this is. It does have these big flowy sleeves. It is very loose fitting. I like it. It's black. I can wear it to work. So this one goes back in the wardrobe. I made the coffee and thread. What is the pattern called? Anyways, this is a pattern by Coffee and Thread. Now, Coffee and Thread no longer exists as a sewing pattern company. I think they closed down. It might have been last year, I think. But I was really obsessed with this pattern at one time. I think I have like 4 different variations of this very shirt. Now, that is unheard of for me. I hardly ever make a pattern more than once. And if I do, certainly not 4 times. I think this is the only pattern that I can think about right now that I have ever made so many iterations of, just because I love this pattern. I feel like the style lines are super, super cool. Anyway, this is the shirt. This is an art gallery print. I had this left over from making something else. And then I had this in my stash, and it just so happened that this teal color, I thought, complemented this orange quite nicely. It doesn't match exactly with like the blue and the green on it, but I feel like the overall vibe picks up quite nicely with this orange. Now, orange is not my color, but this teal certainly is, and I don't know, I think I like this shirt. I haven't worn it in a while, but I do like it. So I think I'm going to put this one in the maybe pile, and I shall patiently await your comments on this shirt right here. Now this one, you guys, is a McCall's 7892, I think, as a top. So it's a wrap top. It is a true top. It has like ties and all of that. And I really like this top. I made this eons ago, but it still fits me quite nicely. I still like wearing it. And so this one goes back in the closet. All right, here we have, what pattern is this? I don't remember what pattern this is. I'm going to have to go look it up. But this one is an off-the-shoulder top. It's got a high-low hem. To be honest, I haven't worn this one in a while. I do like it. It's got tie sleeves as well. I do like it, but it's not in my colors. And because I haven't reached for it in such a long time, maybe I should put it in the trash. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this one in the trash. Somebody else, you know, one person's trash is another person's treasure. And I think that somebody else will really, really like this top. So yeah, I think I'm going to part with this one. You guys, I'm really digging in the trenches now to find what's towards the back of my wardrobe. These ones probably don't get worn a lot just because of where they are in my wardrobe. And because of how my wardrobe is situated, it is a little bit more tricky to get towards the back of my wardrobe. So I wouldn't be surprised if I haven't seen some of these for a very long time. But let's see what's behind here. Ooh, look, it's my Stay Stitch Pattern Company Lola dress. I made this one as well when I was pregnant, and I like how it looks on me. Oh, sorry. I liked, past tense, how it looked, past tense, on me. And that is because I had a baby belly in front of me. And so it was cute. It hugged the rest of my body, and then it pronounced my baby bump. But to be honest, you guys, I haven't worn it since then. I'm a little skeptical about putting it on because I don't have any excuse anymore. I don't have a baby belly anymore. All I have now is fat. And I just fear that this dress is going to show up all of like what I don't want you guys to see. It is also like a midi length. It goes down to about my calf. And I don't know, I haven't worn it for those two reasons. I think I'm going to put this one in the maybe pile. You guys let me know what you think of this dress. And I am going to try it on as well off camera and see how I feel about it. And then I can make a decision about this one. So for now, this one is a maybe. All right, I've got some other like ready to wear dresses behind here. These are all black dresses. Those were, all right, there's this one. Now this one is a ready to wear dress. I've had this one for a while. I thought this was really, really cute, but I haven't worn it in forever. And I'm not even sure if it still fits. So I'm going to part with this one. This one goes in the trash. All right, I've been trying to get this one out of the wardrobe. This one is a Friday Pattern Company Wilder gown. And I made this one, was it during the pandemic? Maybe during the pandemic. Now, what do you call this? The tie strap has come loose. And so that's why the neckline looks like this. This fabric I had gotten from LA Finch. And I had a little piece left back, and I have recently made the Love Notions Harmony. I want to say it's a Harmony. And I really, really love that top. So this is the rest of that material. And I made this at a time when I didn't realize that this type of fabric is best cut out singly as opposed to on the fold. And so my pattern on the skirt bit sort of slopes in one direction. But this is a cute dress. I still like it. I can still wear it. And so for now, I'm going to put this one back in the closet. But I probably do need to fix this drawstring situation first. So temporarily to the mending pile. This dress, I'm going to part with this dress. I made this dress. I don't remember when it was. I like this dress. I like the silhouette of this dress. I love that it has princess seams, you guys. If you have been here for any time, you know how I feel about princess seams. I much prefer dresses and whatnot with princess seams over darts. I find them easier to fit, much more flattering on my boob shape. And I used this animal print as like a trim on it. I had this animal print and I initially tried to make an, what is that number? 8001? 8021? One of those wrap dress patterns way back when. And I didn't know enough about this fabric substrate. I think it was like a challis or rayon or something. And so when I was working on that pattern, it started dragging. And I was trying to, it was just a disaster. I'm not even going to get too much into it. But needless to say, I had some of this fabric left over and I used it to trim this dress. Now, I think this dress is really, really well made, actually. It is lined. I use this mustard fabric on the inside. It's a softer fabric than this fabric on the outside. And I really think it's very well made. But I don't reach for it. It's not in my colors. And so I am going to put this one in the trash. Alright, this one is a ready-to-wear dress. I really like this fabric. It has like a border print towards the end of it. That's really, really nice. I'm not sure if this dress still fits me. I like the fabric. I really, really like the fabric. And I don't want to part with this fabric. But I don't wear this dress. And it might be a very, very rare occasion where I might consider upcycling this dress. I'm wondering if I have enough material in it that I can make something else out of it because I just love how this border print looks. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm not going to put it back in the wardrobe. I need to have it closer to hand so I can think about whether or not I can actually upcycle it into something that I'm likely to wear. So I'm going to take it out for now. I'm not putting it in the trash. I'm going to think about what I can do with this fabric. Okie dokie. You guys, I love this dress. I made this dress. It's a mashup of two patterns, but I don't remember the numbers right now. I love this Ankara print. I love that I used eyelets in the front. I love this strap situation with the D-rings. It still fits me. My pattern matching at the back is commendable. And so I am holding on to this dress. I think I probably need to shift her a little bit closer towards the front of my wardrobe though, but I really do like this. So this one is definitely going back in the closet. All right, you guys, this is the Allison tent dress by Jasmine Desiree Patterns. That's So Much Jazz over on Instagram. I made this using Minerva fabric. Duh. I feel like I've said Minerva fabric so many times during this video. Anyways, I love this fabric. It is in purple. And I really like this design. It's like this abstract striped fabric. Can you see like how it has stripes going down it? But it's sort of like, I don't even know how to explain it. Anyways, I like this fabric. I like this dress. And so it goes back in the wardrobe. I've got two things at once. Let's start with this one. This one is that same fabric that I showed you earlier in that coffee and thread top. Now, it is a shirted dress and it's short and it's cute, but it's orange. I don't reach for it very often. Maybe I could wear it around the house. As a matter of fact, I wonder if this could fit me as a skirt. Maybe I can try it on as a skirt and maybe I will like it even more. I mean, like, it's one of those casual summer type dresses. I'm going to add this to the maybes. I'm going to think about this one for a bit. Yeah, I'm going to think about this one for a bit. All right, this is the one that fell. This one is... Is this a Violet Field Threads dress? I want to say yes, but I'm going to have to confirm for you. This dress, I love this fabric. I do love this fabric. And this dress like has straps in the princess seam and it ties like at each side. It's a cute dress. I probably could wear it to church. Oh, it's got, is that makeup? That might be. That looks like a lipstick stain. How did I get lipstick on my dress, you guys? Oh my gosh. That might be lipstick. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I do like this dress though. But I don't know. Like, can you guys see that? Can you see that? Like, I can see it. I'm gonna take it out for the minute. Although I do think I could probably wear this dress to church. Let me think about it. Why do I have a nightie in my wardrobe? Oh my gosh. So you guys, this is actually a nightie. And it looks humongous. I had this when I was pregnant with my first daughter. Not my first daughter, my only daughter. When I was pregnant with my daughter. I haven't worn this in... Listen, it is way too hot here for me to sleep in this shit. I had my daughter in the United Kingdom and she was born in October, so it was quite cool at that time. But it's way too hot for me to wear this as a, what do you call it? Nightie here. Maybe I can refashion this into something else. It's a lot of fabric. It's really, really long. But it's gray. How do I feel about gray and white? But it's so much fabric. I feel like I could probably get something else out of this. So I'm going to put this with the refashions. Because maybe, just maybe, I can refashion that into something else. This is Memade. This dress is another McCall's pattern. I like this dress. It's an off-the-shoulder dress. It is in this like burnt orange color, which is not really my color. But, what do I want to do with this dress? I think I'm going to put it in the trash. I don't really have any good reason. But yeah, I think I'm gonna part with this one. Keep on digging. This dress, you guys, is a ready-to-wear dress. It doesn't fit me very nicely anymore, and so I think I'm going to part with this one as well. This is a hack of the Mimi G Jessica dress. It's not in my colors, but I do like it. I made it using like leftover animal print fabrics. I have a dress in this one, a dress in this one. I had the top in this one, and I made this dress. I thought it was cool to sort of mix the prints in this way, but I don't reach for this dress a lot, so I'm going to put this one in the trash. This is another ready-to-wear dress. It's cute. It's really, really short on me now. And I think I'm going to also put this one in the trash. This dress, you guys, I don't wear. I loved it when I made it. It is a little bit more snug on me now. I can't remember the name of the pattern design. I think her name was Erin. What was her pattern design company called? She no longer sells patterns. I'm going to have to go and look back on my Instagram. I did think this was a cute dress, but it's really short. And so I can't really get away with wearing it to work, and it has long sleeves. I need to wear this when I'm actually going to be in air conditioning. Other than work, I'm almost never in air conditioning. It's not really a thing here on my island. So I'm going to part with this one. It's just too hot. This dress, you guys, was a refashion. I had gotten this dashiki from my auntie, and I challenged myself to upcycle it, and this is what I came up with. This is that same simplicity pattern I showed you earlier with the off the sleeve. I think I showed you it in a top format with the Hawaiian print, like flowers or something on it. No, I like the general silhouette of this dress, but it's not something that I reach for often. Again, it's not in my colors, and so I think, notwithstanding that this is an upcycle, I think I'm going to put this one in the trash. This one is another McCall's 8339, that twist front dress. I like this one. This is my first iteration. It's in this like sparkly black fabric. I can't even remember what substrate this is. It's some sort of knit fabric because it stretches. I like this one. I wear it, although probably not every day because the fabric, but I'm going to hang on to this one for now. This, you guys, is a hack of McCall's 8009. I hacked that jumpsuit into a dress. I like the neckline of this dress. I love the fabric. It's got like some lurex threads running through it, and then some like embroidery. It's really, really nice, you guys. I just don't draw for this one very often. It's like a really, really dressy dress, and I don't have enough occasion to wear it. So I think I'm going to put this one in the trash. Somebody else can probably get much more usage out of it. If I were to keep this one, it would probably be to harvest the skirt bit because it has like lots of gathers. But realistically, I'm probably not going to do that. So I'll put that one in the trash. All right, we're almost at the back of my closet. This one, I'm going to part with it. It's in orange. I don't wear it very often. Bye. This one is ready to wear. I love this animal print, and it's pink and black. Those are in my colors. But you guys, it has this huge cut out like back. And until your girl unbigs her back, I think this one has to go in the trash. This one is another McCall's pattern. I can't remember the number. I made this dress and I wore it back in December 2021. It actually has a tag that says circa 2021. Now I've got all my tags and they have years on them, so I can tell which year my garments were made. Well, those garments that I have tags in. So this one was made in 2021. I love this dress. I've only ever worn it one time and I wore it to a queen show. And that is because it's super, super dressy. It's a long, it has this tie front situation. I'll see if I can find a picture and put it so that you guys can see. But I'm not going to part with this one just yet because she's amazing. I love her. So she goes back in the closet. My goodness. Whew. Sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. This one, I can't remember the pattern designer for this one as well. Lord have mercy. But this one was made. Do I have a tag in this one? No, I don't have a tag in this one. But I think I made this way back in like 2020 or 2021. Like, it's orange. It's really, really well made, you guys. But I don't ever draw for it because, I mean, it's orange. So I'm going to put this one in the trash. It does have like this cutout situation and the buttons down the back, but I think I used snaps. Did I use snaps? I did use snaps. But it's really, really well made. Look at my top stitching. It is neat. This is so well made. I'm so proud of myself with this one. But notwithstanding, this one is going to go in the trash. All right, so this is the Queen of Hearts dress that I told you about earlier. Can you see how crinkled this is? This was washed and ironed before going into my wardrobe. All of my clothes in my wardrobe have already been washed and ironed. Like, I don't put clothes in my wardrobe unless they have been ironed. But now I'm wondering, what is the point if every time I pull something out of my wardrobe, I need to re-iron it? So this is my Queen of Hearts dress. Clearly it doesn't look like much on the hanger. I'll pop the picture in right here because I know you guys are going to agree that this one has to stay. Now these two. This one, I think I had gotten this from my mom. And as much as I don't like to part with the things that I got from my mom, I really think I'm going to have to let this one go. It's just the colors, you guys. They do nothing for me. And so this one has to go. The fabric is really, really, really light as well. And it's lined. And it's got like lots of detailing and top stitching and all of that. But I think somebody else will find better use out of this one than I do. So that one goes in the trash. Oh my gosh, listen. The disaster that is currently before me. Goodness, why did I do this again? This one is going in the trash. I don't know. It just doesn't appeal to me anymore. Trash. All right, let me see what else is in the back. 2 more dresses. Oh, goodness. This one, this black with this like pinks and reds and whites. I can wear this one to... Wait, this is a size 8? When was I a size 8? Like when? I think I'm going to have to try this one on. It does have some stretch to it. I think I'm going to have to try it on and see if it fits. Because if it doesn't fit, I'm parting with it. If it does fit, then I'll put it back in my closet because I can wear it to church. And finally behind there, there's this dress. This dress is... I wore this dress to a wedding some time back. Like way back. And I haven't worn it since then. It's still in very good condition. It's got lots of tulle. It's lined. It has an invisible zipper. But realistically speaking, I think I'm gonna have to part with this one. I don't foresee myself going to any weddings anytime soon unless my best friend finally decides to tie the knot. And if she does, then I'm not wearing this. So I'm gonna put this one in the trash. All right, you guys, so I've gotten to the back of one side of my closet. So we started at this point here where these chains are, and we worked our way that way. I think I'm gonna have to stop for now. Otherwise, this video is going to be like a whole movie or two. And I still have all of this side of my closet going back on that side to do. But I feel like enough is enough for now. I'm going to stop right here with this closet clear out. Maybe I'll come back and show you guys the other side. It really depends on how you guys feel about this video. I've never brought you this kind of content here before. I just thought it would be interesting to share something different. And since I was going to do this closet clear out anyway, I figured I could bring you guys along for the ride. So if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below whether I should come back with a part 2 closet clear out to show you the opposite side of my wardrobe. If you have watched this entire video and you are not yet a subscriber, then clearly you need to subscribe, because if you have devoted this much time to me in this video, then you may as well join my YouTube sewing family. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of Unsocial's YouTube family. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is always a pleasure to be here with you in this space. And until next time, stay calm, stay cool, stay safe, and go clean out your closet. Peace.